Hello and welcome to another video. Gotta do this quick. But here we have the Rhinox from the Rise of the Beast mainline figures, and I think it looks pretty good. Is this the same one used on the Studio series? Anyways, you have this really cool Aztec aesthetic throughout the whole package. Kind of reminds me of like Kingdom. Here you can see on the back that it's a retool of Kingdom Rhinox. And here we have the figure, and it looks pretty good. It's not a dull gunmetal gray like Studio Series, which luckily I have on hand. He's in beast mode because I don't feel like transforming him. But I definitely like more color here. I think that's what Rise of the Beast movie suffers from. There's not enough color for the Maximals. They're all really gray. But taking a closer look, you can tell it has the classic Rhinox face. You can see green eyes instead of red. You can see chains. Why does he have chains? The Studio Series one doesn't have that, so maybe this was part of an earlier script. The Maximals were chained or something. You can see some hydraulic pistons. Come on. You can see some pistons in his arm. I like the connection point here. That's cool. You see his rhino fist. It looks more like a techno-organic rhino or a rhino robot with rhino skin. Wait, where's his horn? So, I threw in the trash, and I had to get it out. So, yes, I'm the stupidest person in the world.
Congratulations, you're dumb as hell.
Just click that. I said, let's click that in. Go in. I said, go in. Go in. Yeah, that's good enough. So yeah, you can see the rhino head here. It also has green eyes, but that's... Honestly, I can't remember. Did he have green eyes in the cartoon? Ah. There's a lot more silver and... Yeah, that's great. You can see, they didn't color that in. Why didn't they color it in? That's dumb. Oh, we're going to make it more show accurate. But we're not going to color this in because laziness. Let's move down. Here in the chest area, it looks very different. You can see these pecs, which proves my theory that Maximals are more organic than just robot. You can see these screw-like pistons. And if we... Can I... Yeah, hold on. There we go. Oh, it's connected to that. Oh, it's only painted on one side. That's clever. I'm guessing these become the stomach. See the series, this is a lot more bendable. Yeah, so overall sculpt is pretty good. But let's take a look at his weapons. Yeah, these are just retools. They're just colored different. But I do really like the metallic green. That gives it a nice finish. Here, you can see it's the same color, which honestly doesn't work. Obviously, he can hold it in either hand. But he can also have it on his shoulders. I'm in a bad mood. Alright. Now, let's get on to the articulation. First, starting out with the head, it has 360 movement. It can go. I think that's it. I don't think it has anything else. That's disappointing. The arms have 360 movement, and they can go down this far. But you have to pull it out, which is... There's no swivel there. There's a swivel here. Elbow bend that can go this far. Hand has no movement outside of transformation. Same thing applies for this arm. He has a swivel at the waist. Though the backpack might interfere with it. He has good spread. This leg's loose though, that's weird. He has a thigh swivel. Pretty good knee bend, but that's obviously being blocked by the kibble. Jesus, does he have some massive calves. No wonder he's so heavy. You gotta carry the whole team on these thighs. primal. Do these make me look fat? You have beast heads. He has a he has an ankle pivot? Nice. He has a toe bend. He has a toe bend. Why does he have a toe bend? That's weird. But it could go further if you do it like this, but that's for transformation. And his toe bend, let's see how far that goes. It only goes, what is the point of the toe bend then? What is the toe bend for? Well, I think the robot mode's, it's fine. But compared to the Studio Series one, it's definitely a downgrade, but look at this. It's like your second-rate cousin. I know it's an odd description, but that's like the best way I can describe it. Anyways, here he is compared to Studio Series Rhinox. As you can see, he's much taller and a lot more accurate to the movie, while this one's just a retool. You can see a lot of difference, especially in the chest. While I do like this design, I prefer the colors of this one a bit more. You're so brown, and you're so gray and bronze. Alright, let's get on with the transformation. Sorry for the change of scenery. I forgot to film this part. So, you need to take his arms, tone this down, turn this around. Do the same thing over here. I recommend you pull this upwards. Turn the head around so it's not looking out. Pull this upwards. Turn it around like that. So you need to flip this around. Turn it around. Pop this out. And then pop this out. You'll need to fold the toe in. This will allow you to pull that out. And with this folded out properly, it should go in like that. You can click this in here. But I recommend you pop it in like, well, pop it out like this, so it's hard to get it to do it. Wait, there we go. Yeah, do it like that. Do the same thing for the other leg. And once you've done that, there are slots here that will click in together. And since you pulled in the legs like this, they can slide up. Put this like this, and this should pop together. And though this will not want to go down right. Then we have the Rhino mode, which I think looks pretty good. And I like its more bulky chest compared to, hi, I have no flipping chest. My chest is my stomach. Like, seriously, why is this not filled in? But I really like how this looks, and you can plug in his Gatling guns into here. They still spin. Obviously, his articulation is severely reduced in this mode. He does have these floppy legs. Well, one's floppy, the other one's good. I don't know why. So there might be a problem with that. The only space he has is here, which is the complete opposite of this one. But since this covers it, you don't really want to look down at that. The arm articulation is obviously off because... So he has to do this weird... Okay. Just fall apart. Come on. Come on. I guess I can't do the joke. Okay. This arm really, really hates being on sometimes. Alright, this is... So he would be like this, which I don't think Rhinos could do. Which this one actually, I think, solves Nope. This one also has the same problem. They just can't do rhinos. This one also has kind of better back legs. Well, this one actually has the shape of a rhino. This one's vaguely a rhino. Like, that one's vaguely a rhino. I can see this as a... So its arms have articulation like that. They can flop out, but that's not realistic. Its head can look up, but then you see his face. So you just gotta... His mouth opens, but it's also a bit loose, so... Should you get him? Yeah, it's pretty good. So please like, subscribe, and goodbye. Okay, you gonna attack me, or... Anyway... Really? Please like, subscribe, and get notified. Goodbye.